Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm playing the Diablo 4 beta today. It's the closed beta that you get for pre-ordering the game. I am playing it on PC, and I just kind of wanted to show off a little bit of what the game is like, give you an idea of what you might be in for. And if you do like what you see, there is an open beta coming out next weekend, March 24th. So let's just go ahead and dive in. All right, so right now I am in one of the main towns, and I'm going to be doing this dungeon over here. Now, you can see it's a level 22 dungeon. One thing to note about this game is everything does scale with you. So as you level up and you go out into the world, the enemies are going to be your level. Now, that doesn't mean to say that you're not going to feel that power because you do get some better weapons and skills along the way, but unlike other games where you really just feel like a beast just mowing things down as you level up, the enemies still are a challenge along with you. So let's go and teleport here to Ministad. That's closest waypoint that we have to the dungeon. All right, here we are. Now this little teleport thing, once you teleport somewhere, you can teleport back. Your portal stays open for a period of time, and so that's pretty cool because sometimes you can go back into town if you're in a dungeon, sell some loot, and then go right back to where you are. Show off my character a bit here. My gear is it's all right. I did have some better skills going earlier, but I am still trying to figure it out and kind of come up with a good build. I'm playing as the Barbarian though, and I'm kind of going for like a bleeding kind of build, using whirlwind and things like that. And I do really like the fur and all that, so I've been trying to kind of be like a wolf out for blood. So I think I think that's pretty cool. All right. So now we came out into the world here, or as soon as we left the town, you can see there's a warning that comes up because now enemies can attack us. And for the Barbarian, whenever I attack something, you see I build up this Fury gauge over here. And the Fury gauge allows me to use my other skills. It's kind of like a magic pool that you have to build up. Now this is like a world event that's going on here. Any player can join in here, so I'm gonna do that. Here we go. We got another player here. So as you can see, I'm doing the whirlwind, and it uses up my fury. And so I build up my fury here, and then I can use it. I'm low on fury. And I have a health potion. I can press Q and use that, and then go over here and pick up this health potion. That thing turned us around, so I was running the wrong way. There we go. Got it. It froze me in place there. Alright, so we got some loot. These murmuring obols, I guess I max out on those early on because every time that I've come across them since, it's telling me that I'm already full. So right now I have this ability that whenever I apply a bleed to an enemy, they are slowed, and then I also do additional damage to enemies that are bleeding and slowed. So that's kind of a nice little setup I have going on. All right, so now we're in here. Now, as you can see over here on the right side, it kind of gives you an idea of what you need to do within this dungeon. So this is the Forbidden City, and I need to slay enraged spirits, and there's 3 of them. I pulled my map here. There's not really anything I can see, and as I go through, it will clear out the fog, and I'll be able to see more of the map, giving me an idea of where the objectives are. They will show up as a little white thing on the map sometimes, or if it's like just like an enemy or something, you'll know what to do. I also have a skill on one of my weapons that allow whenever I get hits with the whirlwind, it also applies more fury points. So that way it allows my whirlwind to go a little bit longer, especially whenever there's multiple enemies. I'll show you here. If I can get them grouped up enough, then my whirlwind can go for quite a while. Maybe I can actually show that off a little better later on. There we go. Once we get these guys slowed, I do a lot more damage to them. Alright, let's go ahead and use the potion. So I have 5 potions right now. You can see down here. I have 5 out of 5. Whenever I see one laying down and I don't have full health, I like to just pop a potion so that way I can just pick it up. But I also have an ability that gives me health regen, so that's pretty nice. So here we go. I'm going to do my whirlwind. You can see it stays pretty much topped up whenever all those enemies were there. That was pretty nice. Alright, so now we kind of come at a crossroads, so I kind of like to check out all these areas up here in case it's chests. Sometimes you do find chests in these dungeons, which gives you a bunch of gold or sometimes some weapons and armor. Now, one thing I had heard from just kind of looking around on the internet over the last couple of days, the beta's been out, is that people don't really like the Barbarian, or at least there was some people, at least on the places I was looking at, did not like the Barbarian, was talking about it being slow, being boring, and pretty much like not very strong. I'm not, I haven't played any Diablo games besides Diablo Immortal, and I played a Barbarian over there, and I feel like it's pretty fun. Of course, I am a very casual player. I really just like to have something that looks cool and something that I can just kind of have fun with. And Barbarian's definitely in that so far. Now, I heard also that the Sorcerer was really powerful, so I may have to give that a try. But this may be one of those games where I have multiple characters. I heard it's going to be a season-based game, so I may also just, try out different characters or different seasons. So right there, we just leveled up. So now it's a good opportunity to show you that once you level up, you can press A here, and it brings up your abilities. And within your abilities, you can see it's a pretty simple tree. You can only branch out to one of the sides. So for example, my first ability here was the Frenzy. So whenever I hit an enemy, I generate Fury, and my attack speed is increased, and I upgraded that to the maximum amount, and then you can apply it over here to your hotbar. So I have it on my left mouse button. Then you can get Enhanced Fury, and then you have to pick one of these sides. So now that I've done Combat Frenzy, which gains 8% damage reduction for each stack of Frenzy that I have, I cannot pick the Battle Frenzy, which gives me a different skill. And so now I can go ahead and upgrade one of these, and I think I'm going to upgrade my Whirlwind. I just noticed that this is only 4 out of 5. So I just upgraded it to 5 out of 5. Now I have these other abilities here that I'm not sure how it just gives you one rank, because at one point this one had 1 out of 5, and I believe that that's related to my gear. If it has a certain skill on the gear, it'll automatically give you some of these skills in the tree. So I have some of these here, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull some of these out. Let's see. So give myself a barrier or a shout. All right, I like the rallying cry. Ooh, the stun is nice. Don't really need the double swing. kick. Ooh, charge. And death blow, rupture. Oh, that's pretty cool. So this ability works well with the bleed rupture. So let's go ahead and try this out.
I don't have enough fury.
Alright, so now that we have some bleed applied on these folks. Oh, we did the rupture on him.
Not ready yet.
I didn't know I had that many abilities in my arsenal.
Not ready yet.
Alright, it's pretty cool. Get that potion. Alright, so here's a boss. Alright, and you can see my two-handed sword just reached rank 2. So as you use different weapon types, you will gain mastery in that weapon, which will then give you different skills and abilities related to that weapon type each time that you use it. So it's pretty cool. So whenever I hit an enemy with a regular, I build up this fortify, which is pretty nice because it kind of gives me like a shield. And so I can just like be on an enemy for a while and then stand there, and I have a pretty good shield that allows me to do like my whirlwind or other things like that, and not have to worry about dying. Pretty nice little ability. And I got that from upgrading the Frenzy. Alright, now we do have these shrines that are in the dungeon as well. So this is a protection shrine. When you pick that up, now I have protection. Looks like I'm moving a little faster. So it allows me to group up a little more enemies here and feel a little safer. Oh, here we go. Got a bunch of folks. All right, looking good. Looks like there's a lot of branches going off in this dungeon, all different ways. So we're probably gonna have to circle back at some point. Alright, let's try our stomp. Alright. Excuse me. Stomp's pretty cool. Little ability there. Because it applies the stagger to them, which whenever they're staggered, then I do more damage. Plus, they're not able to hit me, so. So I'm just kind of standing in a pool there that was doing a lot of damage, and needed to stay out of those. All right. Looks like we've got a pretty good sized group here. Try to get them all together. All right, let's go and check our gear here. Every once in a while I like to take a look at what I have. So we got some. So right now I'm not really paying attention too much to what these skills are until I get to level 25. Then I'll try to put together a set. So I'm just gonna add everything that is better right now, or that is has a higher score, I guess. So I don't really want a bludgeoning weapon, so I've been trying to figure out how these two sides work. So you have two-handed weapons, you have a bludgeoning plus a slashing side, and whenever you equip one, it will use pretty much whichever one looks to be the one with the higher item power, I believe. So I'm leaving off the bludgeoning weapon for now, and just trying to use the slashing weapon because it does bleed based on my skills. All right, looks good. Maybe we can drop something in here. Let's go ahead and drop. Let's save that. Let's save that jewel. All right. Pretty good sized chest here. This is probably going to trick me. It's going to like start a challenge. Oh, nope. It actually gave me just the loot right away. All right. All right, let's check out that sword that we got here. So this distant enemies have a 15% chance to be stunned for 2 seconds when they hit you. All right, and we have increased damage to stunned enemies, so that's pretty cool. All right, so what do we have here? Something that makes us move faster. I'm not sure what else it's doing for us. All right, so there's the door that we're trying to get to right here. And it's sealed, so we're gonna go back. We have to do lots of backtracking now to find the actually there's only one other oh, it says slay all enemies. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that there was actually, I should have paid more attention. I could have killed these guys along the way. All right, so now that I did that, I need to go travel to the tomb. It says a door has been unsealed. All right, so these little things will refill your health. There are some other ones that also refill your health and fury, but that one just my health, so I'm already full. And here we go, the boss, the resurrected Malice. So some of these can be kind of dangerous bosses, so I want to kind of stand back a little bit, kind of see her abilities. Alright, looks pretty simple so far. I'm going to move in here with my whirlwinds, get out of that. Alright, not too hard so far to dodge. Get out of there. Keep building up that fury, and it looks like I'm not getting my my fortify. I'm not sure why that is. Oh, I think the fortify was attached to my other weapon that I took off. So now I no longer have it. It's okay though. I'm still doing all right without it. Just have to pay a little more attention to that health there. Let's go get this potion. Oh, just took that hit. Alright, so now we have it down to about 30% health. Alright, let's try to get some bleed applied on there and some stagger. You can probably just beat it by doing this. Let's get rid of some of these guys. Oh, there we go. So that's it. Not too tough. Get this little... Alright. So, that's the loot. Let's see if we got anything else. Oh, yeah. Alright. That's our bludgeoning. Don't want that. So now that we're done, we can head back to towns by pressing M on your map. Go here to the world map, and we can go back here by clicking this, or a quick way to getting back to that. Whoop, press the wrong button. Quick way of getting back to town is you can just press T, and you'll automatically teleport back to that main town. So that's going to be the main hub. And so at this point, we have a couple of things that we can do with all the loot that we got. So the first thing that you can do is you can run over here to the blacksmith. Now the blacksmith is going to allow you to do a couple of things. One of the things you can do here is salvage your gear. So if you have some gear that you don't want, but you like the look of it, you can salvage it. Now when you salvage it, oops, I just put it on there. Okay, so when you click this thing, there's a couple things you can do. You can choose to salvage by item quality, and you can click these and it'll salvage based on what you chose. Or you can click this tool here, and it will salvage the pieces that you click on. And if you have items marked as junk, so for example, I can just go into my inventory here and mark things as junk. So I have a couple things there, and now when I go here and I go to salvage, okay, I guess that doesn't work. It only works for things in the shop, but in the shop you can sell all items that are marked as junk. So I can click on these things and salvage them. Now when that happens, you actually get the transmog unlock. So that's pretty cool. So if you like the look of certain things, but you're not going to be using it, go ahead and salvage it and you'll get a transmog. So it looks like I already have transmogs for a lot of these things. So it's not popping up, but we did see one pop up already. All right. So next thing you can do with your gear is you can go over here to the shop. Now you can sell these things individually just by right clicking on it, and it will sell. But like I was saying earlier, you can go into your gear and you can mark things as junk, so that way you know it's not something that you're interested in. And when you go to the shop, you can just choose to... Okay, that did not... Here we go. When you hover over the junk, don't sell my good gear here. Good thing that there's a buyback option that you just saw. But if you right click on your things as marked junk, it will sell all your junk. So it saves you a little bit of time. All right. So now let's go ahead and show another ability. One of the things you can do here in the town when you have all your gear is go over here. And at this person, the occultist, excuse me, you can extract from your gear. So you have these legendary pieces of gear in the orange here. You can just go ahead and put one in here, and you will extract the actual like the ability, so that way you can apply it to other things. So it tells you here that once I pull out this ability, where each point of fury generated while at maximum fury grants 1 point to fortify, and that's the ability that I really like because it gives me a little shield whenever I have fury. You can apply that now to helms, chest armor, pants, and amulet that are also legendary. So go ahead and extract that. It does cost quite a bit, so go ahead and do that. And now I have basically, let's see, what's something, I don't have a good helmet that I could apply this on yet, but once I'm ready, I can go ahead and I believe that you just imprint here and it puts it onto your gear. Now I haven't actually done that, so I'm not sure what that's like. All right, that wraps it up for me here today. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch y'all next time.